There it is. I spawned into this world. The hot desert air hitting me instantly. Sand stretching for miles around except for the coastline that laid to my back. I looked out. There was a village right next to my spawn. I see all the villagers moving about, going on with their day like there's nothing wrong, but me, my eyes were fixed at something else. A small island lay just over the coastline. Sitting atop it was just a harmless house, as many people thought. But I've heard stories. A rumor passed between players that on that very island lies the structure and the supplies to bring about the Witherstorm. It's hard to believe, standing here in the safety of this desert village. The villagers don't seem to notice, or maybe they're just pretending not to. But I can't shake the thought, that house, that structure, if the rumors are true, everything I build here, everything I know in this world, could be destroyed in an instant. Before I even think about setting foot on that island, I know I need to be ready. If the rumors are true, walking over there empty-handed would be suicide. So I turned back to the village. The first thing I noticed were the rows and stacks of wheat. Hay bales stacked to the sky, standing out amongst the dry sand of the desert. I started grabbing as much as I could, knowing that I would be needing it for the long journey ahead. Then I started searching the houses. Most of them are bare, but here and there I get lucky. A chest tucked into the corner with a few supplies. Maybe some bread, an emerald or two, or maybe even iron tools if I get lucky. The villagers don't stop me. Maybe they know what I'm about to do. Maybe they want me to go. As my pack fills up, the weight of what I'm preparing for sinks in. I can see the island from here. That crooked house, waiting. I take one last look around the safety of the village, because once I leave, I won't ever be coming back. I craft myself a simple boat, push it into the shallow waters, and take a deep breath. The desert village fades behind me as I row closer to the island. The water is calm, but every stroke feels heavier, like I'm paddling straight into a legend. That little house grew larger with every single pull of the oars, and the closer I get, the more I feel like I'm not supposed to be here. My boat scrapes against the side of the island, and as I step out, the house looms overhead. Its roof half broken open, walls sagging with age and holes. As I push the door open, I'm met with silence, heavy and suffocating. Cobwebs stretch across the corners, clinging to bookshelves that line the walls. Dust covers everything, like no one has been here in years. I check a chest tucked under a shelf, and inside I find scraps of paper and books. Nothing more, but I can't help but wonder, what were these for? Research? Rituals? Maybe even instructions for the structure that sits on top of the roof. The deeper I look, the more I feel like I'm standing in a place meant for something far greater or far more dangerous than me. I grab hold of the ladder, its wooden rungs splintering under my hands as I climb towards the roof. Each step feels heavier than the last, like the world itself is telling me to stop. But when I pull myself up, I freeze. There it is. The structure. 3 blocks of soul sand and 1 command block, forming into a spine and arms. 2 wither skeleton skulls already fixed in place. The third, empty. And that's when I see it. Lying on the roof right next to me. My hands tremble as I lift the skull. I need to know. I need to know if it's true. I need to know if the rumor. And then I place it. Oh my god. Oh, look at that boat clutch. Nothing built can last forever. Okay, bye-bye, Witherstorm. The boat creaks under my weight as I push off from the shore. My hands gripping the oars with a desperation that I've never felt before. The island recedes behind me, but I don't dare look back. I can feel it. The air thickening, the sky darkening, the very world around me shifting. From the corner of my eye, I catch a glimpse. The Witherstorm, in its early phase, beginning to take shape. Its monstrous form, a twisted amalgamation of wither-like features with a command block pulsing ominously at its core. The ground trembles as it stirs, and I can hear the faint hum of its power building. I don't know how long I can keep this up. The storm is growing, evolving, and I'm just a speck on the vast ocean, trying to outrun a force of nature I can't comprehend. But I won't stop. I can't. I finally reach another island, thousands of blocks away from the chaos I left behind. The boat bumps against the shore, and I haul it onto the dirt, heart still pounding from the ocean ride a moment ago. I start moving quickly, scavenging whatever I can. Trees, stone, any resources that might keep me alive. My mind is already running ahead, thinking about tools, weapons. Every small piece of wood or stone feels like a lifeline. I begin scouting for a place to hide, somewhere to build a temporary underground shelter, where I can regroup and plan my next steps. Every shadow, every rustle of the leaves makes me jump. I can't shake the memory of the island and the storm I left behind. This place feels quiet, almost too quiet, but I have to move. I have to prepare. I stumbled across a shallow cave and decided it's perfect for a temporary hideout. The entrance is small, almost hidden, giving me a sense of security I haven't felt since leaving the village all the way behind. I start digging, carefully carving out a small space, just big enough for the essentials. I place foot down some basic supplies, a crafting table, my bed, and some storage, maybe food and tools as well. The walls are rough, the air dusty, and every scrape of my pick against the stone echoes unnaturally in the confined space. As I work, I keep thinking about the wither storm. I can't shake the memory of it forming. It feels like a shadow looming over me, reminding me why I can't get comfortable and why I can't let my guard down. Little by little, the shelter takes shape. Not much, just enough to survive for a while. I stack my supplies neatly, ready to retreat deeper if anything approaches. The cave feels quiet, almost safe, but I know better than to trust that. I know better to trust quiet for too long. I finish shaping the base, make it small but functional, just enough to survive for now. I grab my pickaxe and start mining down, digging deeper and deeper into the earth. The sound of the stone breaking under my tool is the only noise in the cave, but it feels heavier than usual. As I dig, my thoughts keep returning to the island, to the wither storm I unleashed. My curiosity, my hubris got the better of me. I was drawn to the legend, the thrill of discovering something no one else dared to touch. But now, I've let hell loose. I wonder what's happening back there. How the world is changing with every passing moment. Entire landscapes, villages, and even lives, all under threat because of me. And there's nothing I can do but keep moving, keep surviving, and hope I can somehow make it right. As I was returning to the surface, I began to hear a strange and thundering noise coming from the surface. Curious to see what's going on out there at the moment. My God. Sounds like it's right above me. Oh, yeah, it definitely is. Oh my God. Let's see. It's pretty close, it seems like. My God, it's right there. I can't see it, but I can see it through, like, the trees. Holy crap, I need to get back underground. Good Lord, we need to get out of here. Find a new spot to live. Oh my God, it is, like, taken out so much of the land. Oh, no. Oh, God, no. No, I got too close. My God, I need to get out of here. Huh. Jesus, it's destroying that entire island. More land, but we need to get even further away. Oh God. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for making it this far into the video, and if you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment, tell me how you felt about this. It's a new, new style of content for me that I haven't really tried before. But yeah, let me know if you like it, because I'd love to keep doing this series. But anyways, guys, peace.